everybody has a different learning style, and this is the message that's delivered in Brain's biggest blunder. Mr. Ratburns announced that the class is going to be competing in an academic quiz, and instead of competing individually, they're going to be competing in teams. And the Brain is on a team with Buster and Binky, and he decides to tutor Buster to help him to prepare for the quiz. And his tutoring style does not gel with Buster, and Buster doesn't seem to be taking anything in. He doesn't seem to be learning or doing quite well with this tutoring. And I won't say exactly how he learns or what happens or how the message comes about, but the message there is that everybody learns differently, and just because you're really intelligent, it doesn't mean you'll make a great tutor unless you account for the fact that people learn differently. One of the great things about teachers, good teachers of course, is that they don't just know things, they know how to teach things, and that's the significant difference. Just as an aside, my German teacher at school had a postcard that said, "Know your stuff, know who you're stuffing, and know how to stuff them elegantly." And it's kind of that. It's about not just knowing what you know, but how to share that information for each individual. And Buster definitely does not learn in the same way that Brain does. And I think that this is something that's really important for any young people watching it who may be struggling with homework or schoolwork, because yeah, a good teacher will know how to teach each child individually, but when you're dealing with a class of 20, 30 children, you kind of have to teach en masse and just hope that everybody learns in the same way. But if somebody is struggling with, say, textbook learning, it can give them the chance to start thinking about alternative methods of learning. You know, there are flashcards, video learning. Hopefully it will give them the courage to go to their teacher and say, "Hey, I want to learn this, but it's just not sinking in. Can we try something else?" And a good teacher will say, "Yes, of course we can." And unfortunately, Brain just wasn't a good teacher. I really enjoyed the episode though. I love Buster as a character, and I really like the Brain as well. So I think as a package, you know, the pair of them work really well. They don't work well together, that's kind of the point of the episode, but for an episode, I think they're really good together. I really enjoyed it, and I think the message is really important for anybody, but particularly for the target audience. As a fan of education, as a fan of knowledge, I'm one of those people who just loves learning facts. I love information. I learn in specific ways, and other people learn in different ways, and I think it's important to be mindful of that and to almost celebrate that and support that. And I have to say, this is a really great episode. Also, Buster dressed as the Brain at one point. I love it. I love it when characters in Arthur wear the clothes of other characters. It just always amuses me. So very well animated. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. Definitely an episode that appealed to me a lot.